Welcome to the AACFB's 2023 Meet the Funder webinar series. My name is Monica Harper. I'm the Executive Director of the AACFB, and I'll be your host. Our presenter today is Caitlin Keefe from TimePayment. TimePayment is both a funding source member and a gold sponsor of the AACFB, and I'd like to thank them for their support of the association. Before I turn it over to Caitlin, I'd like to go over a few items to make this webinar more enjoyable and informative for everyone. During the presentation, you should see a Q&A box that allows you to ask questions. If you have any questions during the presentation, please submit your questions in the box and they should be answered by the end of the webinar. The entire webinar should take no more than 30 to 45 minutes. For those of you who would like to review this webinar at a later date, it will be posted on the 2023 Meet the Funder page of the website, and it will be emailed out to the AACFB membership. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Caitlin. It is all yours.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having us. And thank you everyone for attending. As she mentioned, TimePayment, we are a financing lessor. We here at TimePayment, we are strictly equipment financing. So we'll get more into this with the next page. TimePayment is a Boston-based fintech company, so we are headquartered in Massachusetts. Our main goal is trying to kind of automate the processes as much as possible because we know in this industry, deals move quickly. Customers want their equipment as soon as possible. So our main goal is to ultimately help everyone get the financing that they need, equipment shipped as quickly as possible, and the equipment helping them operate their businesses even faster. So we do have our credit scoring model and a credit scoring and risk-based model that has really helped us over the years. TimePayment have been around for a little over 30 years. We work with small businesses, true day one startups here, all the way up to corporate only deals. And we offer financing for orders as low as $500 and up to $1.5 million. And this page is a sample of the industries that we serve. As you can see, we do cover quite a few industries here. There's really just a small list of restrictions that we're not able to cover. We cannot do any consumer financing here. We're not able to do any cannabis-related financing. ATM, POS, and credit card terminals, along with water quality products, are restricted in our broker channel. And we're also not able to do 100% software. We can cover up to 40% software on the invoices. And as you can see, multiple other industries, so we can get into greater detail with each one of those as you guys are getting approved as partners with us. What makes us unique is we really are known for being a micro lender. We can offer financing for really small deals as low as $500 and then upwards of $1.5 million. So we are able to cover even the larger deals, nearly all asset types. So we do work with a wide range of customers. I mentioned true day one startups. Our startup program can actually go up to $50,000. And then we also work with corporate only deals, and we also touch with cross corporate guarantees. So if the customer has been operating another business for years and they'd like to offer that one up to corporate guarantee the startup approval, we can always take a look at those. We do offer approved instant approvals on applications 25,000 and under. Anything over that amount will pen for a manual review, but those reviews are typically completed within 2 to 4 business hours. We really do enjoy leveraging technology here. We have an online credit application. You are able to enter the application directly to our Info Hub portal. From there, once you get an approval, there's a generate quote tool in our portal, so you can generate a quote in seconds. Once a term is selected, you're able to create a lease agreement. Again, also just takes a couple of minutes. Most of the information pre-fills for you. And if you are opting to use our system for e-signature, we do send it out through DocuSign. It is a legally binding signature and PCI compliant, so really speeds up the process. No more days of printing, signing, and faxing the agreement back. We see a lot of customers are electronically signing their agreements these days. We do ACH funding daily. So Monday through Friday, if a deal is booking, those funds should be going out the same day. And again, we ultimately want to help everyone get funding fast. So we're really here to help speed up the deals for you guys. TimePayment offers 4 main financing products. They're all written so that the customer has the option to either return the equipment at the end of the initial term, purchase the equipment for a specific amount, or continue renting the equipment on a month-to-month basis. Most customers do opt to own the equipment at the end. We have the product options here for fair market value lease. If they're looking to own the equipment at the end of that initial term, the amount to own it is equivalent to 10% of all payments. Our lease to own program, the amount to own it is equivalent to 3 payments. So at the end of their term, if it's a 3-year term, it would be a 33-month term. And that final amount to own bills out after that, equivalent to 3 payments. So the customer has the option to either do a lump sum payment on day 90 or break that up into smaller payments to continue on month 34, 35, and 36. We offer a 90-day deferred program where customers can get the equipment now and have a little bit of time before they have to start making the payments. So really great for the customers that need equipment now, but want to have some time before they have to make the payments. And then we also offer a turbo lease program. It's the shortest program that we offer. It's a 14-month program where they own the equipment for the final 14th payment. The benefits of financing is the ability to increase your sales. We ultimately want everyone to get the equipment they need, and for you as the broker, help that customer get the financing that they need to get that equipment. Our system allows you to get instant decisions and approvals on applications 25,000. So that should help you close the deals faster, get paid faster, and ultimately get the equipment shipped out for the customer as soon as possible. Our DocuSign option allows you to eliminate paperwork, and even the portal, ultimately you're submitting the application to us. So we're really trying to eliminate paperwork here. To date, we have funded over 1 million customers. Our average approval time is 3.2 seconds. And as I mentioned before, we've been here and around for over 30 years. Your typical broker transaction process with us, once you get in access to the InfoHub portal, there are a lot of great features where you can submit the vendor to be reviewed and linked to your account, submit the customers to be reviewed. You can monitor those applications in the portal at any time. Again, create the lease agreement and send it out for e-sign. Request a verification if the verification is needed on that deal after delivery. You can track payments. We have a funding report that shows you payments that have already been issued. So you can always double check to make sure the funds have been sent and they're on their way. And of course, which account we're sending the money to if they're on ACH funding. A lease application process is the lessee application process for the customer. So when you submit a customer application to us, the standard flow of that deal is hopefully receive an instant approval on applications under 25,000. Over 24,000 should typically see the approval within 2 to 4 business hours. Our system has that quote tool where it will generate the payment options for you. And then when you're ready to create the lease agreement, there's also a create lease documents button. We call it Ready Docs here, where it creates the lease agreement for you and sends the agreement out for e-sign. After the customer signs the agreement, if it is sent through our system for DocuSign, it'll automatically come back to us and get logged for review, where the funding review should also be completed within 2 to 4 hours. If a verification is required after delivery, there is even a button in the portal to request that verification to begin. Once that is completed, we release the funds. So hopefully everyone's getting paid as quickly as possible. And then we do send emails every step of the way. So you will always know where your deal stands with us. The approval emails will tell you what the approval is for, how much, what the credit grade that we approved it with is. If you do receive a decline notice, they should include a reason for the decline. Some of our main reasons are if the business has no business credit, we're not able to approve business alone. They'll ask for an owner or personal guarantor to be added. If there is an owner or personal guarantor on the account, there are some common reasons for decline. Here at TimePayment, we do pull an Experian credit report. We can go as low as a 550 FICO, but we do also require at least 4 active trade lines. So if their FICO is below 550 or they don't meet minimum credit trade line reporting, we would have to unfortunately decline those. But we can always take another look with another co-signer, a stronger co-signer, either another owner of the business or a spouse, blood relative, or an in-law to the business here. Here at TimePayment, we do work with non-owner co-signers, so feel free to ask if you have any more questions on that. And then again, you should see emails every step of the way when the credit or funding team is requesting anything that is needed additional on top of what we already have. And then for on-demand support, once you're approved and given access to our portal, there are videos that you can watch. There is also 2 account managers here, myself and Patricia, where you will get assigned to one of us. We'll reach out to welcome you to TimePayment, schedule an onboarding call, and it'll be a Teams call where we can share our screen to walk you through the portal, show you step-by-step how to submit a customer, how to submit a vendor, the general credit criteria for each one of those. And the broker support team here, we're available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time. So this phone number and the email, best place to contact if you have any additional questions for us. All right, and that is all I have for you guys today.
Great. It looks like we have a couple of questions. Do you have a deferral program?
Yes, we do. We are offering a 90-day deferral program where that program has a $100 processing fee, plus security deposit if applicable, and then nothing due for 90 days.
Okay, great. Do you finance private party sales or sale leasebacks?
Great question. We unfortunately do not do sale leasebacks or private party sales here. Everything must be done through an approved vendor. And I'll be able to walk you through submitting a vendor and linking them and checking to see how a vendor's already linked with you once you're approved.
Right. Last question, do you require majority ownership?
We do not here. TimePayment actually can go as low as a 1% owner. And we also do not require all owners to be on a deal. We just need at least one verifiable owner on an application if the business is under 3 years time in business. If they're over 3 years time in business, you can always try business alone. But yes, if we do not require majority ownership here.
Great. It looks like that's all the questions. So with that, I want to say a big thanks to all our participants and especially our valued funding source member and gold sponsor, TimePayment. Thanks for a great job, Caitlin. We invite everyone to meet with TimePayment in person at the 2024 AACFB annual conference coming up in Phoenix, Arizona next April. Thanks again and have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.